My name is Alette Pramming and I run my own public relation company in Denmark. I started 25 years ago going to university and taking a degree in public relations. And then I joined one of the biggest companies in Denmark, which is actually one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies in the world, Novo Nordisk, where I worked in corporate communication and corporate branding. And that gave me a lot of experience because at that time pharmaceuticals were a place where you could still communicate with patients and with payers and with doctors. And that was a place where you had a lot of experience in doing different types of communication. And when I sort of stopped working for that company, I had a lot of experience that I could use in other settings. And I started to work on the other side of the table as a consultancy in agencies. And I have actually done that more or less the whole time of my career, working in a corporate company, in a commercial department or in a corporate communication department, or working as a consultant. So that has been more or less what I've been doing my whole life, but mainly within pharmaceuticals and biotech companies. This is why I think this app is so important, because I've never got any advice or any experience. When I was working in the corporate world, I actually felt that it was very difficult to ask my boss for advice, and even also asking her boss for advice. And it was a very competitive environment, so everybody was competing for the next assignment. So actually there was not so much where you could turn to and get experience and good advice. So actually I think for a lot of women this would be a great place to have a safe place where you can actually get advice and ask the questions that you maybe don't dare to do in your normal setting. Previously I have been working with a lot of young women, and they have sort of been seeking out me, maybe because they wanted to work in the same type of company or doing the same kind of communication things. But I think that, of course, I will be available for whoever wants to use me. But maybe I will also be a little bit more specific in saying what is it actually that I'm really good at, that somebody can benefit from. And then maybe, you know, be more direct in offering this to people where I can see it can make a difference. My career has taken, you know, path just because of coincidence. And actually I would have loved somebody to coach me a little bit more and maybe also to ask me where is it actually you want to go and what is it that you want to do with your life. Because I think also one thing is a career, but you have a whole life to fill, and you have to decide whether your career is your life or your life is your life and your career just is a part of it. And I think that you know, you grow up and you think you have to go to university, you have to go to school, take an education, and then you have to go out and find that perfect job, and then you're home free, then everything is perfect. But as you get older, you maybe experience that you want to do something else, you want to do something more, you want to do something different. And you have had that career, you have done that, but did it really fulfill you? Was it really what you wanted to do? I think it would have been nice if somebody with a little bit more experience have said to me, so what is it actually that you're going to do with this? How is this important in the world?